Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Black Spitter Music Vidcast with me, Andy Rodriguez, and Al Horta. How's it going, Al?
Oh, good, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. Tonight, guys, we're going to be doing our top 10 plus 5 songs by Triumph. We got wonderful guests with us. Of course, we got the great Ralph Vieira with us. How's it going, Ralph?
Hey, man. How's it going, bro? Everything's good, man.
It's going great. He's got a really good show called Almost Human. Check it out. Very good concept, very good, knowledgeable of all music. It's a great show.
Rock and Metal Combat Podcast as well.
Yeah, that's as well. And also, we got Tony Deal here with us. He has another good channel on YouTube called Tony Deal's Rock and Heavy Metal Emporium.
Metal Emporium.
I love it. That's a great channel. Have you updated it? You haven't updated in a while.
Yeah, I put up it's one up today on John Sykes.
I'll go check it out.
You want to see great collections of metal and stuff, man? Check out his channel. It's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
I pulled out all the Triumph shit to show tonight too. So
Tony's collection puts mine to shame, and you know that's a badass collection. If you
Right.
God damn, dude.
That's fucking sickening, Tony. How the fuck do you do it? How do you put my shit to shame? I'm an ultra nerd. Boy, you got me, buddy.
If you sold,
because you see, this is my wallet. Notice there's no money in it.
if you sold both of your collections, they would cure the national debt. It would pay off the national debt, man.
Yeah, right.
That's funny.
Nah, the resale value sucks. Nobody wants that shit.
Just throw it in the hole with me when I die, man. Just fucking bury it with me and shit. Oh man, no, but it's awesome having you guys on.
When I die, I'm taking a U-Haul. Nobody's getting my record.
He's gonna bury the U-Haul.
They're gonna
He's gonna
bury
get one of those
the U-Haul
containers, and it's gonna be buried in the ground.
It's gonna be the U-Haul's gonna be buried. There'll be no coffin. I'll be in that U-Haul.
What record are you going to be spinning eternally in there? You're going to have your turntable in there. What's the record you want spinning eternally?
Well, it'll be Striper, but when God's not looking, Merciful Fate.
There you go.
Yeah.
Striper to get in there, and then party when you're there.
All right, man. What are we doing tonight, Andy?
Hey, we are going to be doing the top 10 plus 5 songs by the great Triumph, a wonderful, great hard rock outfit out of Canada. They had a lot of big albums there in the late 70s going into the 80s. And I think Ralph just saw them recently.
Yeah,
Is that true, Ralph?
Give us a little review of it, man.
How's the show?
A week ago from today, actually. It was last Monday. It was good. I mean, it wasn't Triumph, though. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I love Triumph, and I'm not going to give it a bad review because I got a lot of positive things to say about it. But I saw Triumph. I saw Allied Forces, Never Surrender, the Thunder 7, Sporticade. I seen all those stories. So I saw Triumph.
Yeah.
This was a Triumph. It was a Triumph tribute. You had Gilmore at some points in the show, he would leave, and like Allied Forces, he wasn't even playing drums, and the bass player sang it. Phil X did the high parts on Late on the Line, and he sang some of the songs. It was fine. I'll tell you, man. To me,
But Rick Emmett's there the whole time, pretty much, right?
except it was Rocky Mountain Way. He's not there at all for Rocky Mountain Way to the very end. He comes out and does a solo at the end of the song.
Who took his place? Joe Walsh.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I hate that song. I'm sorry. I only like.
I'm not a big fan. That's definitely not in my picks for tonight.
No, man. Why the fuck would they do that? You know, they didn't do World of Fantasy. You know, it's like fuck. That was a hit. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm glad I went, and just for a minute and a half of Rick Emmett doing the beginning of 24 Hours a Day perfectly, singing it perfectly. It was worth it alone. That little section of him alone doing that, I tell you sweetly now. That was fucking mind blowing to me. That and the visuals, you know, behind them, there was a lot of Mike Levine going on back there. And I'm not complaining. I'm just a guy that saw Triumph back in the day where Rick Emmett can hit those notes. And what I don't understand also is Gilmore sang fine. He could have done Allied Forces. Also, Spellbound's another one he didn't sing, and he looked kind of awkward when he took center stage, like Rocky Mountain Way thing. He looked like, all right, you're not a front man. He looks a little uncomfortable up there. But other than that, it was fucking awesome. That's my review.
Yeah, I'm going.
I never got to see him, so I mean, I'm going to see him.
Tony, you're gonna enjoy it, and so are you.
Oh yeah, I saw Rick Emmett do an acoustic show. Rick Emmett and what was his name? Dave
Dunlop.
Dave Dunlop did a show together, and they were great. I mean, I figured, okay, that'll be the closest thing I'll ever see to Triumph. So I'm really happy to see this tribute to Triumph featuring Triumph members.
Featuring Triumph.
A little closer to Triumph than what you saw. So there you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be seeing them in Tampa next month in May when they come back.
Hey, I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. I enjoy it. I know I'm saying negative things, but overall, I enjoy it.
But you're an old school. I mean, you saw those. You saw a lot of the
original.
You saw the original tours.
I'm also jaded because every show now, it's like I saw this band at their prime, cheaper than what it cost to park here.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were amazing shows. And now what I'm seeing is not as good. They're still good shows, but they're not as good as what I saw back then. So yeah, that's kind of bottom line. Getting old sucks.
Yeah, they're just getting older, and the big difference between 35 and 65 now.
Can't help it.
Yeah.
Hey, they ain't using tape, so that's damn for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, how was April Wine?
They were great too, but yeah, it's only one guitar player of that.
It's only Greenwood. It's only Brian Greenway. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wish they would have played more like all over town. They didn't play or Crash and Burn.
The video I watched, they didn't do. One of my favorite April Wine songs is "Before the Dawn," and that was Brian's kind of signature song that he sang, and they didn't do that.
I'm surprised he's not doing that.
They didn't do it.
Add it. Hopefully, they'll add it by the time we see it.
Huh.
But you know what? It was all right. I enjoyed it. I love seeing. My highlight. It's not even my favorite April Wine song. Was a Roller. The whole guitar thing during it, that shit was badass. Yeah. They ended their set with that one. They opened with "I Like to Rock." It was good.
How's the guy? How's the vocalist? Does he do a good job?
He's good. Not bad. He's good.
Brian sings some songs too, right?
Yeah. Brian sang "Before the Dawn."
Yeah, Before the Dawn. That's a great song, man. Yeah. All right. So we'll do our top 10. What do you want to start up with? Ralph, Tony, myself, and then you, right?
Yep. And we'll be doing 3 at a time. So, Ralph, what is your 10, 9, 8?
Let's see here. At number 10, from Progression of Power, Nature's Child.
Great song.
I saw him play that on the Allied Forces tour.
It's a heavy number.
Yeah. Love that one. Number 9. Oh my God. I love the layers of guitars on this song. The title track, Just a Game. Beautiful. I love all those guitars. Everything that's going on in that song, it's fucking epic.
Yeah.
Total Rush, if you ask me. It's got that, progression. That's their best style, Mandy, in my opinion. All right. And number 8, probably their biggest hit, Magic Power. That song, and let me tell you, Rick Emmett didn't sing it like he did back in the day. Mm-hmm. He sang a lower register, and it was still fucking beautiful. It was beautiful. Just to hear him sing those words to a song that inspired my youth so much.
Yeah.
It inspired me not to overdose on tons of drugs. I'm telling you, that song is fucking gorgeous. I know it's a big hit and should be number 1. I just love it.
Unless you think it's Magic Powder.
Which I did. I had a lot of magic powder in me back then.
You probably thought that was the name of the song.
Yeah,
I think you probably did.
I was like, wait a second, it's Magic Power? Oh, better stop with the devil's dandruff.
Right. Oh, well, then it doesn't make sense then.
Yeah, but Magic Power, a beautiful song. And good thing MTV did not play that video back in the day. They would play a live version of it from Baltimore, but that video is so fucking hokey with the chick sleeping and the guitar floats down.
Yeah.
Then she starts dancing on the
I'll
guitar.
talk more about that in a little bit. Something to add to that, but yeah.
That fucking videos. Though I love the other ones where they're traveling in space on that guitar, but that video fucking sucked. And I love stupid ass videos, but that was a little too stupid. But Magic Power rules. I love it. And that's my number 7. That's it, right? That's I'm done, right?
Well, it's 10, 9, and 8.
Yeah, it's 10, 9, and 8.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, yeah, I did it.
Yeah,
Nature,
10, 9, and 8. You did 3.
yeah, Nature's Child, Just a Game, and hold on. I mean,
Magic Power.
Magic Power.
Magic Powder.
That's 8. All right. Tony,
All right,
what
Tony.
is your 10, 9, 8, man?
All right, number 10. I'm going to the Sport of Kings album here. And going with Somebody's Out There.
I love that song, man.
Cool poppy number, but it's really cool. There's a 12-inch single for Somebody's Out There
Oh, cool,
here,
man.
and
Oh, cool, yeah.
also the 7-inch 45 single for that. The back of the Somewhere Somebody's Out There single's pretty cool. The band shot on it.
Wow.
Cool song, man. I always liked that one.
I think that
Really
was their-
hard to pick.
I
This
think
is
that was
really
their
hard to-
highest charting song ever, man. I read.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they talked about that song in the documentary, and they were having a lot of problems with the record company trying to get song doctors to help them write songs. And Rick Emmett was pissed, went home, wrote that song, brought it back to him, and it became their highest charted single ever.
Yeah.
Great
Good
song.
song.
Great on my list, but great song.
Number 9 for me. This was kind of hard to put this list together because I like a lot of deep cuts, but I love the hits as well.
Yeah, that too.
This is actually a sort of a deep cut here. This is actually the opening track to the Never Surrender album.
Love that song. Hey,
yeah.
spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! That's on my list too.
Yeah, too much thinking. Just kick-ass song. I love it. Just a good opening, hard driving track.
You know what I found out about that song, Tony? I never knew this.
What's
They
that?
opened the US Festival with that song,
Wow.
and they didn't film it. They started filming the US Festival during Allied Forces. If you recall, if you watch the US Festival show, it starts with Joe Moore like going, "Hey, let me hear you out there," like him, playing the drums, and they go into Allied Forces. But they actually open with Too Much Thinking. I love that fucking song.
Wow, that sucks that they didn't record it because they put this, Live at the US Festival album out a few years ago.
Yeah, they did.
And you would think that they would have, at least the band would have the recording of it. You know, evidently nobody pushed record until too late. Maybe it was probably one of them situations like halfway through the song or something, and
Maybe
how things.
Maybe the guy that was in charge of press and record had the magic powder in him.
Maybe that's what happened.
And that's a good lead in because my number 8 is Magic Power from the Allied Forces record. So you guys, any of you guys pick up that deluxe edition?
No, man.
Got it right
You
here.
see it back there.
No.
Yeah.
I gotta buy it. I'm gonna have to waste a pretty penny on it.
I saw one the other day on somebody's on Facebook was selling it, one of those used record things, and they only wanted like $80 or something for it.
Oh!
That's pretty.
Yeah, I gotta go on eBay. I'm sure I can find it for that much.
I paid $100 for that one. Like
I think I did too.
Yeah, I'd pay $100 for it. Now it has a live show, but it's not Baltimore, right? Or is it
No, it's Baltimore, right?
It's
Cleveland, right? No,
It's Cleveland.
Well,
Cleveland.
that live video is Baltimore, right?
The live video, yeah. This is the album, and it's from Cleveland. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta get that.
The Baltimore show was on shown on MTV, like MTV concerts back in the day. I've got that.
I have a
on
bootleg
DVD.
DVD of that one.
Yeah, I recorded on VHS back in the day, and you know what sucks? I got a better version of it, but my MTV back then was a radio station, And little silent parts of that Triumph show, you hear like a Spanish guy talking, "Vaya, compra los muebles." Yeah. And I'm like, this sucks. But I ended up getting a bootleg without the interruption. And my MTV was lame. My MTV was on Magic Powder.
This series of CDs that come, you've probably seen these extended versions. They're always live stuff. This one actually used a few tracks from Baltimore were included on it. They used Baltimore, Detroit, San Bernardino, which is the US Festival, to comply that. But yeah, that's
Cool.
Yeah.
I got the King Biscuit Flower Hour too when they used to put out those CDs.
I have.
Yeah, that's the Cleveland show.
That's the Cleveland show. That's the vinyl that's in here. But
Okay. I have that. I bought it. I have the official.
I used to love those King Biscuit Flower Hour CDs when they got released.
I still have to this day Ozzy Osbourne on King Biscuit Flower Hour on 8-track.
Wow.
I used to have an 8-track recorder. So I was able
So
to
did I when I was a kid.
And I recorded Ozzy, and this was when Randy was still alive too. I recorded that shit, and I still got that 8-track.
It's the Cleveland show there as well. That's the one that they use most of that for tribute.
Yeah. But that's the raw, like the actual broadcast like version where they didn't fix anything.
Yep.
And I like that version a lot, man. I tend to sometimes even listen to that even more than tribute. I love that. I love that live show that came as a bonus to Diary of a Madman as well.
Yeah.
To me, Speak of the Devil and that are my two favorite.
Yeah, the Speak of the Devil is just fantastic. Did you already do your 3, Tony?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All 3. Yeah.
All right, man.
10 on 8.
All right, man. My 10, I'm going to the Sport of Kings album right here. This is dude. I found this used, pristine. I mean, it's still in the fucking shrink wrap. It's like nobody even ever played it, dude. And I think I got it for like, I don't know, a couple, like maybe $3 or $4 or something. But
yeah, great album.
But yeah, from the Sport of Kings album, Tears in the Rain, the opening track. I love that song, man. I remember before I had this album, I had a Triumph Classic,
Greatest Hits.
The classic CD. Yeah, and that was the opening track on there. And I remember, and because that was like, the only Triumph I had up to that time when that CD came out, I only had Rock and Roll Machine, Allied Forces, and Thunder 7. I had those 3 albums. Then I got that classic CD, and I kind of, after that, then it made me go out and get pretty much everything else because I was a mega fan, by then. I just didn't have everything. I still have the CD that came in a long box. Remember the long box CDs?
Oh yeah.
I have the classics long box that the CD came in. So
wow, nice.
I have a whole box of those fucking things, man. And I know those things go for money now, like collectors like buying.
Yeah, I sold all mine. Yeah.
But I remember when I would get them, I wouldn't throw them out. I'd either hang them on my wall as like little mini posters, or I would just save them. I remember putting a shitload of them in a cardboard box and put them in my attic in my old house, my parents' house. Then one day, man, what's that?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll tell you after you're done.
No, I was like, and then one day, like when I had already like was living with Tina and stuff, I was like, I went up in the attic and I totally forgot about them. I saw a big box, man, just all full of like the long boxes that I saved, and they were all intact. Like the Van Halen 1, I had that long box. I had I don't know, man. I had just a shitload of them, man. I had the single soundtrack one and whatever, But yeah, man, I still have them. So I bought them. I bought them down here on me too. So
I never thought of saving those. I would just rip them up and throw them away.
I ended up selling the Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. So I still had the long boxes of them. So I sold the CDs and the long boxes. And some guy bought the 2 of them off me for $100, man.
Dude, wow.
I'm like, dude, you can fucking buy the long box. I'll just go out and rebuy the used CD for like $1 or $2.
Right. Yeah.
I don't care about the long box, dude. If I can get $100 for it, fuck it. So anyway, Ralph, what were we gonna say?
Spinal Tap released the album Break Like the Wind back in the 90s. the long box was extra long, and they did that for the environment. Even more cardboard to recycle. They're doing it to save the earth. Yeah, it was really long.
That's awesome, man.
I might still have it. I know I have like Suicidal Lights, Camera Revolution. I have a couple of Fear the Dark. I have a couple of somewhere, but yeah,
I've got one up here on this. Municipal Waste released their last CD in a long box as a retro thing.
Yeah, some of them have come back. Like some of them have been released in long boxes. I remember, I think a couple record store day things have been in long boxes and stuff like that. So,
oh wow.
Continuing my list, Triumph was one of those bands where they actually released like good singles. I thought the singles that they released were like very strong songs. Like, you know how sometimes you say a band, they should have released this as a single instead of that. You know, the singles were a little weak. I never thought any Triumph singles were really weak. I thought they were all like great songs that they released as a single. So my number 9, I'm going to Thunder 7 with Follow Your Heart. I always loved that song, the riff. Thunder 7 was like I remember when that album was new, that was kind of like newest. That's when I was really like got into Triumph. Like I remember buying the Rock and Roll Machine cassette, and then I've got the Thunder 7, and to me it goes between Allied Forces and Thunder 7 as my favorite Triumph album. It could kind of alternate. But I love that album a lot. So Follow Your Heart, I love that song. And then and another single, I'm going to Just the Game, Lay It on the Line. I always loved that song too, man. I thought that was always a great single, and I love the fucking guitar riff in that and the way Rick sings it and just the lyrics and all that shit, man. It's fucking great song. So
yeah.
So Tears in the Rain, Follow Your Heart, and Lay It on the Line. That's my 10, 9, and 8. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, I'm going to start off. My number 10 is going to come off of the Thunder 7 album, and that's going to be Rock Out and Roll On.
Oh, I love that song.
Roll On.
Good
like
track.
I know that sometimes Triumph can get a little long-winded, but man, when they're long-winded, it's when I like them the most, because sometimes Rick Emmett can take a solo, and where most guitar players will stop, he'll give you another 20 or 30 seconds.
Yeah,
that means a lot.
Extend,
that little bit of a half a minute that he gives you, it changes them from a different band from everybody else.
And produced by Eddie Kramer, man. I love the production of that album.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm going to stay there. I'm going to go with Spellbound as my number 9.
Oh, yeah.
I really like the backing vocals on that, and the production to that is just fantastic. And after that, I'm going to go off of this one's going to come off of the Never Surrender album, and that's going to be When the Lights Go Down. There's the back of it. Again, another
a lot of tours with that song, right?
Huh?
They would open a lot of tours with that, a couple of tours with that song, I think.
Oh, for real? Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I think on that King Biscuit Flower Hour they open up with that song. I think that's on that, so.
Yeah. This album.
Stages.
They open it with that. Yep.
Nice.
All right, so that is my 10, 9, 8. Ralph, 7, 6, 5, my friend.
At number 7, The Amazing Hold On, which is what got me into Triumph. That was, believe it or not, a minor radio hit in 79 that I would hear on the radio, and I absolutely loved it. You know, it has a little disco twinge halfway through it. I just love the musicality of Rick Emmett in that guitar. What he does, it's total magic. I mean, and again, talk about, Triumph, Twisted Sister, and a few other bands are very, very inspirational. They were writing songs, writing songs of chasing your dream. Be yourself.
Positive subjects. Positive message.
Anybody that says you can't do it, fuck them. Do it. You know,
Yeah.
Even
Inspiring.
if you fail, do it, because when you fail at something that you want to do, you learn from it. And you learn not to do it again. And believe me, man, I am a huge fucking celebrity today because of Triumph. That's right. I have dozens of fans. Anyway, hold on. Fucking beautiful. All right.
That's great, man.
At number 6, all right. Fine. I don't think I've mentioned really a deep track. This is a deep track that, again, you want to talk about inspirational. This is, other than my number 1, this is the second most inspirational Triumph song ever. And it's a deep track not talked about enough. And it's definitely my favorite song off of Never Surrender. And it's a song called All the Way. All the Way to
Good
me.
track.
It's
Great track.
one of my favorite Triumph songs ever, All the Way, which I don't think they've ever played it live. I saw the Never Surrender tour, and I don't recall them ever playing it live. And Molly Hatchet opened with Danny Joe Brown. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice, dude.
All right. At number 5, Lay It on the Line, man. Fucking song rips. And I love that video. Early MTV, when they hardly had any videos, they would play Lay It on the Line constantly. And yeah, it was great. You know, seeing them play it live, you know, Phil X and the other guy hit the high notes, you know. And it still rips, you know. Rick Allen, not Rick Allen, he can't play guitar because he's losing an arm. But Rick Emmett. It's magical, dude. Seeing him play that shit, all right. He can't sing it like he used to, but he's still ripped. He'll still kick ass. Lay It on the Line. Am I done?
Yeah, that was 7, 6, and 5.
All right, I'm done.
All right, cool, man.
All right, Tony.
Next, man.
Yeah.
6, 5, 6, 5, and 4. Okay. Well,
I don't think there's really any bad picks, man.
Or 7, 6, and
7,
5.
6, 5.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. I went to county schools. But so 7 for me, and going back to Never Surrender album, this might be my favorite Triumph record. I was thinking about that today. Is Andy mentioned it a while ago, When the Lights Go Down. There's a 12-inch radio promo single for that song, which I love the studio version, but man, the live version on this record is my favorite version of When the Lights Go Down, because it kicks the concert into gear with that song.
I love that live album, man.
Yeah, man, it's just a perfect song to open the show with. We're gonna go.
Just to interrupt you real quick. The only thing about that live album, that it's the same with the Rush. I guess Stage 11. It's the fades between the songs.
Fade in.
I wish they wouldn't have done that, man. You know,
I
but
agree. I must agree with you, man.
But I still love it.
So, number 6 for me, going to the Thunder 7 album. Here,
Japanese version, huh?
Great album cover. Yeah, pretty much all mine are just about all mine are Japanese.
Right.
But, got a few that's not. But yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, Spellbound. Yeah, and you remember the video for that?
I don't.
Yeah. With the
guy from Kiss, the guy that's in the Kiss Exposed video,
and one of the greatest movies ever made, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde together again. Have you seen that movie?
I never saw that.
Funniest. You got to see it. Everybody, it's a movie called Dr. Jekyll.
What's his name? Mark something.
Mark Ken
Marigold or something like that.
I forget. But he was also on that show Fridays.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's comedian. Yeah, he's in the video for Spellbound. He's the guy getting spellbound by the hot chick.
Yeah.
He's the host, but he's the one that hosts. He's the main guy in Exposed, right?
Kiss Exposed.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's such a great track. Love the video. From a great album. And we're gonna stick with that album for number 5, and it's gonna be Follow Your Heart, which there's a 7-inch single on Red Wax, man. There. Cool. Yeah, such a cool song, very inspirational, like Ralph was saying earlier about positive messages in songs and so forth. I'll show this as well. This has got This is actually a Spellbound single I meant to show a while ago. This is a
Oh,
radio
that's-
single. This is one of those ones where it's like it's the band. It's like got a snippet of each track, and the band talks about each track as they lead into it.
Oh,
It's like, for a radio program or whatever. Kind of cool.
oh, that's awesome though to do that. That
Yeah, I got a bunch of them like that.
Kind of like
Triumph
Rockline. Kind of like Rockline.
like Rockline.
Yeah.
Rockline.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rockline
Yeah,
was
yeah.
so cool.
I used to love
Mhm.
Rockline. I used to tape them all the time too.
Yeah, Triumph did that a lot. I've got
Yeah.
this one too. This is one from Allied Forces. It's a radio show. It's a double vinyl
Okay.
gatefold. It's got them talking about the songs on the album plus other songs that they did.
That is so cool to me. It
And
really
then
is.
I've got another one somewhere around here. Oh, this is a radio sampler. This was with the first 3 albums though.
Oh,
Yep,
wow.
RC Attic Records put this out, not RCA. Oh, I guess that was the Canadian label they were on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really, that band really got a lot of promotion now in radio and stuff, So
Were those full albums or samplers of all 3?
samplers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Mhm.
All right, that's your 3, right?
That's it. Yep.
All right, man.
Hold on, everybody. Here it is, right here, man. That movie right there.
Together again. Okay.
All right.
It's called Jekyll and Hyde Together Again.
And his name
Oh,
is Mark
Blankfield. Mark Blankfield.
Blankfield. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This fucking movie is hysterical. So underrated. Anybody that's seen this knows.
I gotta check that out, man.
I'll have to. I'm sure it's on Tubi.
Tubi's got to have it.
This
Tubi
is,
has that kind of stuff.
this is a great movie too. Student Bodies.
I
That's
remember that
definitely on Tubi for sure.
Yeah.
Student
I
Body.
filmed a movie with my phone yesterday. It's already on Tubi.
Dude, I watch more Tubi than I do anything else, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I watch more porn than anything.
Swedish erotica.
No, Miss
No,
Midget. porn.
No Swedish. Hey,
Or the Osbournes, like the one Al was showing.
Osbournes.
Yeah, the Osbournes.
Hey, I only like porn with farm animals. Now, I like farm animals that are of age. I'm not a sick. I'm not into farm animals at Epstein Island. I like the farm animals.
No calves. No.
No, cat. No. It's gotta be a cow.
It's got to be a fat ass cow.
Right. Big ass cow. Over
A
18.
fat ass cow that's been around.
Speaking of drugs, happy 420 day.
Oh,
By the
that's
way.
why you're wearing that. That's right, it's 420.
Of course, man. Come on. Teach your
forgot,
time,
sorry.
bro.
I wrote that all day today, snickering to myself, and I forgot.
For pot. What date is for meth?
I don't know. What is it?
Must
You know
have
it?
said, I don't know. I got to start doing meth and find out what day. I want to start doing meth the day it's meth day. I got to find that out first.
Yeah,
You
but
got to
see,
find out
meth,
whatever the police code is for meth.
no, but meth doesn't last a day. It's got to be a meth month because
Right.
you'll be up for a month if you do that shit.
Well,
Seriously.
I think it's the. You know what? I think it is the month of May. The meth. So I'm gonna
That's
start
me.
The meth of May.
next month. I won't be around.
Of May.
Don't ask me.
Next month.
Next month, me and some fucking crackhead are gonna be doing meth in a CD hotel, looking out the window every 10 seconds.
Every time a car passes by, who's that? Who's that?
All right,
Yeah.
man.
I find a Wendy. Right? Have you guys ever seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wendy. I want to find Wendy.
Man. All right, man. So my number 7, I'm going to Allied Forces for the title track, Allied Forces.
Yeah.
Always dug that song. It rocks. Great song. My number 6, Spellbound from Thunder 7. I love that song. The opening. I remember and that got airplay. You know, living in New Jersey, Triumph got a bit of airplay too, man. New Jersey was a big stronghold for them. They always played. I remember they always played the Meadowlands, like when they went on tour. And I remember for the Sport of Kings tour, one of my high school buddies went to go. What was that the tour that Yngwie opened up for them? Was it Yngwie and Loudness?
Yeah, Yngwie opened the Sport of Kings tour because I was planning to go and didn't have a ride.
Okay, so it was the tour that Yngwie opened and my high school buddy went, and he asked me to go, and there was some sort of conflict that I couldn't go or something. I regret it to this day. I would have seen Yngwie and fucking Triumph, man, but I didn't go. But I remember him telling me about it. He loved the show. He was a big Triumph fan, and we used to always talk about Triumph and Rush and all that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, Spellbound from Thunder 7. And then my number 5, I'm going with Nature's Child from Progressions of Power. I always loved Nature's Child too, man. Great deep cut. Not a single, but it was a concert staple for a while. So anyway, those are my 3. So
heavy.
Allied Forces, Spellbound, and Nature's Child. Go ahead, Andy.
Yep. Let's see here. I'm looking for what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Off of Power of Progression, I Can Survive. Really good song.
Good track.
That song for a little while was on the radio. It was the single.
Was it really?
Yeah, back in the day, I remember hearing. And then it wasn't a hit, but they did push it on radio for a little while. I love that song.
Where you live, Andy, in Texas? Too. They're big in Texas too, man.
Yeah, they were like in the early '80s.
They first broke in Texas.
Okay, that's right. Yeah,
I believe Rush broke in Cleveland, right?
Joe Anthony.
Yeah. Yep.
My band broke in Swahili. Not a lot of people know.
What is that?
We were huge in Guam.
They were so big that they were going to use Thrash or Die Song instead of Bad Boys on Cops.
Yeah, that is true. But I blocked it
because so much of Cops is filmed where Ralph is
Florida.
Yeah,
my band broke wind. That's how big we got.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, you got stunk.
I told them not to cover my song because I'm a prick.
Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, my number 7 is going to be off of Just a Game. Young Enough to Cry.
That, by the way, that is my brother's favorite Triumph song.
Yeah,
good song.
Yeah, I really think that song really goes through a lot of different changes. There's always some little pieces in that song that keeps it going. And I'm going to have to stay with Just a Game for my number 5, and that's going to be Lay It on the Line. Don't waste my time.
That's my favorite Triumph album.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Ralph.
4, 3, and 2, man.
Hey, man.
4, 3, 2.
Number 4 is a tie. I got to put this as a tie. I consider their Stairway to Heaven is Blinding Light Show.
And they play that live on this tour.
They did play it live. It was amazing.
I can't wait to see that.
You got to see like the visuals behind it. It's like weird branches and shit. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice.
They do it a little different than the studio version. You don't get that acoustic middle section, but it's still cool what they do. That one is tied though with 24 Hours a Day. That song to me is one of my it's up there, man. What number 4? Everybody party 24. That song is very underrated. Like, they played it, the beginning of it, but then they went into Follow My Heart, which is fine. I like Follow My Heart, even though it didn't make a lot of lists. I'd rather hear 24 Hours a Day, but the masses would rather hear Follow My Heart. So don't listen to me. And you know what? There was a guy at the show that yelled out Follow My Heart before they played it. And so, nobody was yelling out 24 Hours.
I love that song, though.
I love that song.
That was the first time. I mean, Rock and Roll Machine was the first tape I bought. The very first Triumph tape. And it was the international version. I don't know if that's on the international version had 24 Hours a Day on it. So I don't know if it's on the Canadian version, if it's on the first album or whatever. I don't have that Canadian version though, but
I'll show them here. I'm going to show them at the end. Yeah, I'll show them at the end.
Number 3, a deep track. And, honestly, if it went for my 1 and 2, it should be the greatest Triumph song. And I would also call it proto-thrash. Ordinary Man from Allied Forces. when that song takes off, there's some thrashing riffs in that fucking song.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
her voice on that song, oh my God. That is like the heaviest. I think the heaviest Triumph song ever. Fucking, and it starts so mellow and beautiful. But boy, when it takes off, it takes off. Ordinary Man, definitely my number 3. All right, my number 2 is a shocker. It's a shocker, but I got to tell you, I love this song so much, and it doesn't rock. Every time I hear this song, I get the vision of a smoky little bar. What ends Just a Game, Suitcase Blues is my second favorite.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
I love that song with a passion. I just love it. It's so beautiful. And I don't know if you were lucky enough, Tony, to see it, but I saw footage on YouTube, him doing solo shows where he would play that song. And I was like, holy shit. Suitcase Blues, amazing. My number 2.
Yeah, they did it. Yeah.
Great song. Love that song.
Works good as an acoustic
cool,
track
man.
too. So yeah.
That's my number 2.
Good, great picks, man. All right, Tony.
All right. So where are we at? Number 4 for me.
432.
Going back, huh?
432. Yeah.
Yeah. Going to the Just a Game album for me, and it's going to be Hold On. I remember seeing the Hold On video. We got MTV in the summer of '83, and I remember seeing that Hold On videos, that like a live video clip. I mean, it was a studio track, but it looked live, and they had all those white lights across the stage, and the logo lit up, and white lights, and just amazing looking, But I thought it was so cool and all. And then going to, for number 3 for me, I'm going to go Allied Forces. One of their heaviest songs. I love that one. There's a 12-inch single for Allied Forces there. Great track. Just that was great watching that on the US Festival.
Absolutely.
Kicks off with that.
What's the B-side? What's the B-side to that, Tony?
For the single, Hot Time in the City Tonight.
Hot Time.
Yeah. And so I'm going back to Just a Game for Lay It on the Line. Just one of their best songs ever. A song that really can hit home for me because I have been in that situation where that song fucking makes sense totally. And, so it hits home big time. But yeah, the Just a Game album. This is my Japanese copy. Of course, it gatefold has the game board, inside.
I got to get the gatefold version because mine isn't the gatefold.
I was over at a friend of mine, Jim Powell. He's a huge collector up in Maryland, and he's got tons of like little promo stuff, like little things that they promotional items that were sent out for various items. He has the dice that goes with their Triumph dice. Made specifically for playing the game.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But Mike Levine has said this is impossible to win.
I read that. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. Can't win this board game. It's just I've seen people that have this album that's not a gatefold.
Yeah, I have the version that's not.
Versions.
Mine's not a gatefold. I just checked. Mine's not.
Yeah,
this one is Japanese, but it's on Attic Records. This is on Attic Records.
Yeah, so is this one.
Yeah, see,
the RCA version is yours. RCA.
Yeah, mine too.
Al, is yours on RCA?
Attic.
RCA, yeah.
Yeah, or the RCA version. Yeah, RCA cheating out, I guess.
It is also Attic as well.
Yeah, Attic RCA.
But underneath here it says RCA under here.
Yeah. Well, actually, this Japanese has got an RCA Obi strip on it, but it just shows Attic down here. So
okay,
weird.
Yeah, I got the.
Yeah, they must have cheaped out in the States and said, "Man, not going to do a gatefold for this band."
Man. I'm like, I got to find the gatefold version of it. Oh yeah, it's got the big RCA up here in the corner.
Yeah, man, cool,
So.
cool.
I mean, I found this used for like $2 or something like that. So, and the vinyl itself is actually like pretty pristine. So
that's the most important part of it, Al.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's unplayed, actually, pretty much. So, but yeah, I'd like to find one day. I'll find a gatefold version. I'll get that as well to have it. All right, so that was your 4-3-2, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
My number 4 from Allied Forces, Fight the Good Fight. It's such a positive, like Ralph was saying, man. You know, just fuck what anybody else thinks, man. Just go for it, and power through, and they were so positive with their lyrics, dude. And growing up, with that, listening to that, it definitely helped out a lot. Going through tough times. So, my number 3, Blinding Light Show, Moonchild, from the first album. I love that song. I struggled. Should I put that like number 1 because I really love that song? But actually, there's 2 more others that are like just a bit more than this one. But yeah, I can't wait to see that live and see what they do with it. I think that song, the sound of that song, to me, I think it's kind of, I would think influenced Maiden a little bit because it has that Maiden kind of early Maiden sound to it,
Mm-hmm.
And I would think like Maiden maybe heard it and like maybe we're a little influenced by it. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they never even heard Triumph over there. Who knows? At that time.
That's a good point, Al. I mean, I listened to that and then I listened to Remember Tomorrow. I see a connection.
Yeah. It just reminded me when I was listening to it again.
We were talking about Just a Game a while ago. What about the song Just a Game? How much it sounds like Take Me Away from Paul Stanley's solo record.
Oh, I gotta listen again.
Listen to the song Just a Game. It sounds just like the beginning of the song for Take Me Away from Paul. Which they both came out at about the same time too. So 78, 79.
Yeah.
They made it better because that song sucks.
I love that song.
I like the way Lucifer does it.
Oh yeah, I love the Paul version. Carmine Peace kills on that song.
I hate that.
That's a different subject. So whatever.
So that was my number 3, Blinding Light Show. My number 2, I got to go with Magic Power. I've always loved that song. To me, that's I don't know, man. I just the lyrics to that song always hit me as well as a kid listening to it on headphones in bed and it's the song mentions she puts her headphones on in bed or whatever. I think that's what it says somewhere, something like that. But yeah, it's I love that song and Rick's guitar, like the watching like the live video of them from I think it's like that video that they put out like the live concert from like 87. And just when the beginning of that song, he's playing it on I think he's playing on a double neck, and just the camera kind of pans behind him, and you see like the lights, the crowd, and he's singing like that beginning part. It's just so like magical, man. I just just something that gives me goosebumps like watching that, dude. So and his voice, man, Rick Emmett always in a pantheon of great like singers. He should be in the conversation more, in my opinion. So,
Gilmore's nothing.
He ain't no slouch either, man.
Great.
Yeah. But you know what? Rick Emmett to me should be mentioned in the same sentence as Steve Perry.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, and his range was like in his prime. He had an unbelievable range, man. So
yeah.
So that's what
unbelievable talent on guitar.
Yeah, dude. He was a killer guitar player.
He's a double threat, man. Double threat. So, yeah, Fight the Good Fight, Blinding Light Show, Magic Power. Go ahead, Andy.
All right, I'm gonna kind of heavy on this album here, which is Allied Forces, which is my favorite Triumph album. I'm gonna go with number 4 being the title track, Allied Forces. This is such a great album. I absolutely love it. This one is actually out and about in this room. It's never where it should be because I play it quite a bit. My number 3, I'm going to go with the epic track, Rock and Roll Machine.
Look at that.
You got that one too.
That's the one That's the one I got too. Yeah, with the silver record.
But when I found this, it's such in a bad shape, but it plays great. But there's a lot of like black
the silver's coming off of it, right?
Yeah, but it still plays great.
Yeah. Someone I saw one of the record collector pages on Facebook today. A guy had a copy of the one with the regular cover like that.
Yeah.
But it was autographed by all three guys, and he wanted $40 for it, and I missed it by like 3 hours.
$4,
like $40. And it was all.
I would have snatched that up in a second.
I would have paid $40 without the autograph.
Right.
I don't have that.
Well, it was the other version. It was the other version of it.
It's got a little bit of It's got a little bit of rub off there, like the silver, but
he said rub off.
But dude, it's a great. I said rub off. Yeah.
to me, this is the best cover. When I went to the show, man, if they would have had this on a shirt, I would have bought it. I didn't buy a shirt. They had nice shirts. They had a Never Surrender shirt and all that shit. But if they had that one, because they were selling their shirts for $50, I was like, man, fuck you. You know, but if they had this on a shirt, I'd pay $50 for it.
Yeah, dude, that's a badass shirt. Yeah.
That'd look great on a black with white sleeves, 3/4 length jersey.
Yeah, the jersey style, man. That would fucking look cool.
What an album. I cranked this today. I played it very loud on my turntable.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave a lot of these Triumph stuff out so I can easier to get to this week. My number 2 is going to come out of Allied Forces again, and it's going to be Fight the Good Fight. I absolutely love that song. Again, you know, like y'all have been saying, their positive outlook on things, you know, going for it, you know, living your life positive. You know, you're right. They do sing a lot about that. So Fight the Good Fight is my number 2.
Man.
All right, guys.
Number 1, man.
We're down to number 1.
My number 1, not only the best Triumph song, one of the great, probably in my top 10 greatest songs ever written, Fight the Good Fight. That song, very inspirational. The one line in that song that says it all is, you're the master of your own destiny, so give and take the best that you can. And I would think that when I would work shitty jobs, when I was working in back of Publix in the freezer, putting up milk and shit, I would think you're the master of your own destiny, so you got to get the fuck out of here, you know? And I did. I ended up working at McDonald's, which was worse. But I kept going. I kept going, man, till I finally got me a fucking job at the airport. That was good. A very great finance. It sounds like a shitty job, but man, I made a lot of money delivering Chinese food at one point, and all because of Triumph, man. And then Triumph led me to the city of Miami Beach. I got a job for the city, a government job, which was awesome, even though I had to quit pot. But I fucking loved the job. I made a lot of money, and I didn't do jack shit. I can say this now because I'm retired, but I would go to work, punch in, and go home. Seriously, in my city truck, I'd go home and just fucking edit videos or watch TV or even go to sleep. Anything ever happened, they'd call me on the radio, and hardly ever anything happened at the night shift. I thank Triumph for that, man.
Oh yeah,
free money.
Because I'm the master of my own destiny. So get in the city truck and go home and go to sleep.
Take a nap.
So you worked for the city of Hialeah?
No, I worked for the city of Miami Beach. I was a control room operator at nighttime. Control room operator where the phone never rang. You know.
Oh, okay.
So we wouldn't do shit. We would monitor the water tanks, and I would go, you know, check some sites here and there.
Yeah.
You know, it was no big deal. It was like the easiest job on the planet. And I got paid really good. And I thank Triumph, man. I busted my ass. I never went to college. I graduated high school and I went straight to the workforce.
Yeah.
And I worked the shittiest jobs you can imagine. Up on a roof in the Florida weather, putting tar. You know, I've busted my ass, man. And now I'm retired. I ain't doing shit except donations on YouTube. Talking about music. That's my life now. I make money talking about music because I am the master of my own destiny. So get on YouTube and talk about music. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Fight the Good Fight. One of the greatest songs ever written. Probably my top 5 of greatest songs ever written.
Wise words from Dr. Fuck there.
You know, but you're right. You just work, and then later on you get your
hard work pays off.
Get your payback.
Look, this is my life now. I don't do jack shit. You know what I do? I get up every morning and I walk for about an hour, because if I don't do that, I'm going to get a heart attack and die, because I don't do shit. I just sit on my ass all day doing reviews or sitting in my couch watching movies. I take that hour walk in the morning, and then I'm just a fucking lazy ass for the rest of the day, because I'm retired. Triumph gave me that strength to go out there and bust my ass, and now I am receiving money from all the work that Triumph led me to do. Triumph, and you know, believe it or not, I got to thank Twisted Sister too. Twisted Sister is another band. I Am, I'm Me, SMF, all those songs. The Price, another great song, inspirational, you know. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Fight the Good Fight is not only like a great song, it's just a great thing, period. You know, it's just such a great motivation, and that's why the world is fucked, dude. We have songs now about wet ass pussies, you know. There's no more fucking positivity in songs. Everything is, you know, fucking negative shit, which is great. That's right. I like negative shit too, but fuck, in the world that we live in, let me put it this way: because you know, you guys are younger than me. When I was a kid, the opportunities of succeeding were much bigger than they are when you guys were kids. I had it more easier than you guys, because it got a little more difficult. And I suffered along with you guys. But in the beginning, everything was so easy. You know why? Because I had Triumph in my mind. Other people were afraid of work. I knew people in their 30s, 40s. Shit, I know a guy now that's almost 50 that's still living with his parents. Nothing wrong with that if you want to be like that. But I'm just saying, I went out there and I was never lazy. I always struggled and went out there and just did the best I could. You know, everything I did, I went 120%. My band, look, I had a fucking band that wasn't signed and we toured the world, you know? You know, shit like that. We're in a movie. We're in a Trauma movie, you know? Tony booked us in North Carolina. We played a show in North Carolina that Tony booked.
That's a big, when you played North Carolina, you've made it.
Yeah. And, you know, I didn't know Tony booked us till many years later. He goes, I booked that show. I was like, damn, dude. I didn't know. But anyway, yeah, man. Try and fight the good fight. Fuck yes. Better than Slipknot.
All right, Tony.
All right. Okay. So this was really tough because I had to narrow it down and I couldn't. And Ralph cheated and did a tie, so I'm gonna do a tie.
Yeah.
And this 12-inch single here has both songs on it. So one of the first songs the song that really got me in to Triumph, really, when I got this tape in 1984 called Masters of Metal.
I got that.
World of Fantasy was on here, and I just loved that song. I thought it was great. And I was trying to play bass guitar at the time, and I could actually play the bass line to that. It was cool. And the little slide part that Mike Levine does. It's really simple, but it's got to be there. It's the driving part of the song.
It's effective, yeah.
And so I love that song. But I also, everything Ralph said a while ago, I love Fight the Good Fight. It's such an inspirational song. This single has both. This is a single for World of Fantasy. And the B-side is Fight the Good Fight, which is the live version from Baltimore. But yeah, just wow. Those two songs, man, they both mean a lot to me. I mean, like I said, it's such an inspirational song, Fight the Good Fight. World of Fantasy kind of goes back to, I've been in that situation before too with a woman, but it's just things you experience in life.
Yeah.
Speaking of that Baltimore show, while ago, I forgot I had this. This is a radio record that was captured.
I have one of those as well, man. I think we might have the same one. Does that Van Halen on there too?
No, it's just Triumph.
Okay, I have one that has like a couple different bands on it. It's called Captured Live as well. I know it has Rush, Triumph, I think Van Halen.
This has it has everything, the commercials, the spoken word parts, everything's all in it. It's on 2 LPs. But it's the Baltimore show. Is what it is.
Yeah.
But we'll do some. We'll come back for some honorable mentions, I guess, here in a second.
Yeah, cool.
Done. Yep.
All right, man. My number one, and it's going back to the first Triumph album that I ever bought. I bought the cassette, the international version. It has the Flying V guitar on it. It's got to be it's Rock and Roll Machine. When I heard that song, I had just started playing guitar, or I had just gotten it, and I was just starting to learn. I was learning like Iron Man, simple riffs like that. It wasn't until like maybe after a year of prolific playing, I started to learn a solo to Rock and Roll Machine, and I almost nailed the whole thing. And it was a point where I almost knew the whole solo, and I always thought that was like the greatest thing next to Eruption. To me, that was like one of my favorite unaccompanied guitar solos.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved Rick Emmett, dude. He became like a hero. I don't talk about him much, man, but I should, because he really was like one of them early guitar heroes for me too. So, that song, man. I constantly play that song, that cassette. I would always rewind that solo and just keep playing it. I remember one time my cousin came over and he was downstairs and I was cranking that solo, and he came upstairs, was like, "Oh man, I thought you were playing the solo," and then I plugged the guitar in and I kind of half-assed it. But he's like, "Nah, it's pretty good, man. You did it pretty good and stuff. Not as good as Rick Emmett, obviously. I hacked through it, but I was proud to at least have it like probably 65-70% down. So,
wow.
Nice. I love that song, man. Then,
I gotta say too, the first half of the Triumph show, I was pretty let down by Rick Emmett, to tell you the truth, because he's so amazing that he wasn't that amazing. But boy, halfway through the show, they did Rock and Roll Machine, flawless. And from Rock and Roll Machine to the end of the show, that was my Rick Emmett. The first half, it was rusty. So I hope when you guys see him, he kicked ass all the way.
That was the first show, so he may have been a little rusty, and he may have taken a few minutes to come alive.
You saw the second show because Orlando was the first.
Yeah, I saw the second show, and
I almost toyed with the idea of driving to Orlando and going to catch that first show too. I was almost going to do it.
It wasn't like he was horrible, but Phil X was being better than him. Phil X was doing some shreddy solos. I was like, fuck, he's outdoing Rick Emmett. Rick Emmett's old, but then fucking when they play Rock and Roll Machine, go, man, he may be old, but he's playing just like he used to. I'm telling you, Rock and Roll Machine was like halfway through the show. That second half of the show, Rick Emmett was fucking flawless.
Yeah.
Good.
Awesome, man. It's good to hear. All right, that's my number one. Andy, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, my number one, it's going to come off of Allied Forces, Magic Power. Such a good song, man. It's so touching. The lyrics, it's such a touching song, but it rocks at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it special. So Magic Power is my number one.
That's such a great song, man.
Yeah,
so now we got some honorable five. If we got 5 honorable mentions, if you want to mention them.
All right. It sucks it's only 5 because, if there were more than 5, I would mention Rock and Roll Machine, Never Surrender. Oh, actually,
Never Surrender. It was tough, man. It really was.
I also Take My Heart. Take My Heart is a beautiful song off of Expression of Power. And When the Lights Go Down, love that song. But no, those aren't my honorable mentions. So forget I mentioned those.
We're pretty loose here, bro. You can go more than 5, man. It don't fucking matter.
Well, at 15, number 5, Tear the Roof Off Tonight. What a song, man. I love that song. Tear the roof off tonight. Number 14, what Tony mentioned earlier, Too Much Thinking. What a fucking awesome song. That song rips. At number 13, a very poppy song nobody's mentioned, I love this song. Say Goodbye.
Oh yeah, dude.
The last song off album. It's such a beautiful. It's a pop song,
Yeah.
which MTV played the fuck out of.
That video, yeah, man.
They hardly had videos. At number 12, Never Surrender. I love that song, Never Surrender.
Never surrender.
It's so crazy to see him play that, and you see those fingers like all stretched out playing that shit. It's like, God damn, that's difficult. Never Surrender. And number 11, the last one, Allied Forces. Everybody mentioned Allied Forces.
Yeah.
It's a great song. I just like 10 songs more, but I love Allied Forces. So, yeah, there you go. That's my 5 honorable mentions, and a couple that take it out of your memory.
Sorry, man. Go ahead, Tony. You want to show off some shit too, man, right?
Oh yeah, let me grab this stuff
I'm
here. Where
gonna
did I put it?
grab
Oh yeah. Okay, so my bottom on the list here.
Yeah.
The Rock and Roll Machine. Love that song. Great track. From the album Rock and Roll Machine, of course. So you guys showed you guys had the silver press one here.
Yeah.
Well, in the US, I mean, we got the international version. So the first album is this. The first album has them band on the front.
Yeah, that I remember.
Shows them in the studio.
You know what's funny about that album? Look at Gilmore.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. Until I saw that album cover, I didn't ever realize he was wearing a wig.
Yeah.
That's
definitely after seeing that. Yeah, he's got a hat on the back, of course. So what we got in the US, the international version, was this, which was made up of songs from those two albums. And I think Al said he had that version.
That's the cassette that I have. I still have that cassette too.
I have that on CD actually.
I love that album cover too with the guitar. That's a cool cover too.
Well, when they back in what was it in early 2000s, Triumph reissued their entire catalog on CD with remastered, and that's the cover they used for the debut album. It's got it's just called Triumph, and it's just called In the Beginning. They call it. They gave it a title because the album was just called Triumph, but they gave it a title as In the Beginning, and they showed like a stone with a lightning bolt. So that was odd. But anyhow, back to my list. American Girls is one I love from my Just a Game album.
Love that.
I Say Goodbye, like Ralph said, man, love the song, love the video. Was so disappointed when this Greatest Hits came out with a DVD with all the videos, and they didn't put all the videos on it. And some of them, they didn't use the video; they used a live track, the live video, instead of they didn't use the cheesy Magic Power video and stuff. But that's kind of sad. I've got a bootleg that has some of those videos.
I have
cheese ball videos, which are cool. I like the cheese ball videos.
I have all the videos. Like they made a video for Moving On as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's on here.
That Greatest Hits is remixed, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't have that.
Nobody's brought up this album. It's definitely
it's in my honorable mention.
Oddball one.
I know what you're gonna mention already. Yeah,
the Surveillance album. Man, the first song on here, Never Say Never, kicks ass.
That does.
And I think this is a highly underrated album. It's got a lot of good songs on it.
I'm the only one that doesn't have it on vinyl.
just some really, really good stuff on this.
I love that album, man.
And
I actually think that album is a step up from Sport of Kings. I like it better than Sport of Kings.
Was this the last?
And Nature's Child is another pick. There's my Japanese progressions of power here.
Yeah.
But Nature's Child is just great on there, man. I love that. Couple other things. Did you guys ever get this? This is the Triumph live at the Sweden Rock.
Sweden Rock.
This is the Sweden Rock Festival. They put that out on DVD and CD. Another single I didn't show. This was for Just One Night from the Sport of Kings album. Yeah. I love the artwork that they used. The artwork they used on these singles were cards, like playing cards that were designed for that album cover. that you don't get to see them unless you see the singles, you know.
Yeah.
Here's my there's a Rick Emmett acoustic CD that I got when I saw him here, and of course nobody's mentioned the Phil X album, the one album. Yeah. This is a really good record. I actually thought about Child of the City, picking that as I could say for our honorable mention. That's a really good opening track on here. Really good record. Yeah, just cool stuff, man. You know.
I gotta say, even though it's not Triumph, one of the greatest Rick Emmett songs ever. Oh my God, what's the name of it? He had Alex Lifeson play on it. It's on the
last. This album.
It's not that album. I have it. Absolute 9 or something. I forgot the name of it.
That's the last.
This is absolutely.
That's no.
The song's called Human Race.
Yeah. That's
one of the greatest songs he ever written, and Alex Lifeson plays on that one. I have that CD. It's called Absolution 9. Good stuff.
Yeah, this was the first one after he left Triumph. The first one, absolutely.
And that one that you have, Ralph, as a song with all members of Triumph on it too. It's like it's a song where they all played on it. Yeah.
Yeah. The last song on there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man.
It's a good CD. It's a good solo.
Is that your honorables, Tony?
That's it.
Okay. So yeah, you were just mentioning Edge of Excess. I did put Child of the City as an honorable mention. I love that song, man. And I think that's a pretty heavy album, dude. You know, and I remember when that album came out in '93, and I remember going to record stores in the town where I used to work in New Jersey, and I used to always see that in the used bins, man. So I ended up picking it up one day, you know, and I was like, "Damn, it's pretty fucking heavy Triumph album, man."
I've never heard that album. I got to check it out. Does Phil X sing on it?
No, he doesn't sing on it. Only Gil.
No, Gil does all the vocals on it.
He does all the vocals. So, my number 4, I'm going to mention Spellbound. That's in my honorables. I love that song from Thunder 7. Also from Thunder 7, Rock Out, Roll On. Yeah, dude, I love that song as well. Thunder 7 again is one of my favorites by them. So, my number 2, I'm actually going to the Surveillance album, the prologue, Never Say Never. And I love that opening track. I think that kicks ass, man. You know, another great song in there too. I love All the King's Horses that he does with Steve Morse on there. That's a great song too, man. And then my number 1 honorable mention, I guess it would be number 11. Somebody's Out There from Sport of Kings. It's a great pop song, but it's so catchy. And I remember seeing that video on MTV all the time, and it actually got airplay here in New Jersey too. I remember hearing it on the radio when it was new, you know.
They played that song.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. How long was the set, man?
About an hour and a half.
And 90 minutes. Okay, it's solid. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Somebody out there, I think, was the second song they played. It was the first song with Rick singing.
Okay.
They opened with, I know it was a Gil Moore song, and I can't remember what the song that they opened the show with.
When the Lights Go Down?
Yeah, that was it.
That's the perfect opener.
That was a big opener for that, man. So, all right, Andy, you're number 1.
Oh, my honorable mentions.
Oh, I'm sorry, your honorable mentions. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm going with number 5.
Go back to number 1, man.
Yeah, there's the single. Someone's Out There.
Oh, cool.
I also have the one that Tony had showed earlier on Follow Your Heart, the Red as well, 45.
Yeah, great song.
Red 45.
And I'm going to go with the title track to Just a Game. I think it's a great track. I Live for the Weekend as well off of Power of Progression. And Ordinary Man off of Allied Forces. I thought it was a pretty strong track. So I didn't go up to 5. I just did 4.
I'm gonna start calling Just a Game together as one, because it's the same song as the Paul Stanley song.
All right, man. That's our list, man. I mean, I don't know if Ralph's gonna stick around, but we're gonna do
I do have to go, but I want to show you all some. The first time I saw Triumph was on the Allied Forces tour, and I bought a shirt, but shirts don't last. It was a cool jersey with them on a tank. Anyway, I bought the tour book though.
Yeah,
nice.
Tour books are forever.
Yeah, they reprinted it in that box. It's a little smaller, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have tons. Of tour books, man.
Yeah,
me too.
I always collect tour books. They didn't have a tour book for this tour, unfortunately. But yeah,
this had a 7-inch in it as well that has a re-recording of Allied Forces on it.
Wow, cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the box set. Yeah.
What are you all doing now?
We're doing what's spinning, like what we've been listening to lately. Anything?
Let me grab my stuff.
If you can't stay, Ralph, we understand. You know, it's up to you.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I know what I've been listening to, but
did you get some stuff from a record store day?
I did.
But I'm gonna order. I saw Steve Wilson redid On Parole from Motorhead. I need
right here, bro. I bought it.
I need to get that. I'll pay a pretty penny for that. I don't care.
Dude, I would have bought another copy if I see one in the store. You want me to get it for you?
Yeah, but but don't, because I'm gonna go online and find.
I mean, I'll text you if I see one, but if you're gonna go online and get it, but yeah, I grabbed it, man, and that's cool. I'm glad I did. I only got, as far as record store day stuff, I only got this. I got the Doors one, The Strange Days, Work in Progress Part 2. I love the Doors. I'm a big Doors fan, so I got that. And
I don't think they usually have something special on record store day. The Doors.
They do something for every record store day. Okay. Usually some sort of release. And I bought the Foreigner, the Foreigner 4 Live, 1981. So I had Lou Gramm sign that. Now Lou Gramm was doing a signing at a place called Daddy Cool Records in St. Pete here. And if you bought this release, the record store day release, it was a fast pass to the line. Like, in other words, you can go there he was doing a signing at 2:00 in the afternoon. You can go there and not have to buy this. You can bring like your own Foreigner vinyl or whatever you want him to get signed. But you're going to go to there's two separate lines. I bought this because you get in a fast pass line. Your priority first. The ones that bought this are going to go through first. Then the people after that didn't buy it, they go through. So
did they do a box set for 4 as well?
They did a 4 box set last year, and this is part of the box set, but now it's on vinyl here. So yeah, cool. He signed that, and you were allowed to bring a personal item too. So I had him sign the first album.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
like nice. I got both, and I got to meet him. I got a picture of him. He's 75. It's gonna be 76. So I mean, he's up there, dude. But I actually met him 11 years ago. I met him by chance at a radio station in New York City. I was there to pick up a prize. I'm there waiting in the lobby, and I look up, and who's standing in the lobby is fucking Lou Gramm. And everybody around is oblivious. Nobody knows. Nobody even recognizes him. So I walk up to him. I had just seen him like 2 months before. He played a solo show right in my hometown in New Jersey. There's a small theater I could literally walk to from my house, and he played there. And I mentioned it to him. I'm like, hey, I just saw you 2 months ago. You played in Rahway, New Jersey, Union County Arts Center. And he was like, oh, yeah, it's great. It was a great show. And I was like, yeah, I'm from that town. So I'm happy that you played it, So,
yeah.
And
Rochester, isn't he?
As I walked up to him on Saturday, I mentioned that, hey, 11 years ago, I met you in the Q1043 studios. I mean, he didn't remember though, but he was like, thank you and all that. And it was a lot of people behind me, so I didn't want to take up a lot of time, but he was just a real nice guy. And, signed my 2 items and posed a picture with me, and I was on my way. And he was playing that night too with, I didn't go see him that night. I actually went to go see Saigon Kick. I had tickets for that already. They were playing. So Foreigner and Night Ranger were playing at a little amphitheater in Clearwater. And across the street from the amphitheater is a small theater That's where Saigon Kick was playing. I remember walking out of Saigon Kick because they went on an 8 and they ended at 9:30. When I walked out, Foreigner, you could hear Foreigner still playing. And when I walked out, they were playing Urgent, and I think Lou Graham was singing that one. So, and he didn't sound bad. He sounded pretty good. You know, he's got the guys behind him like singing too. So, you know what I mean. So
yeah,
anyway.
but it's just good to see him on stage again.
It is, yeah. And he's playing a bunch of shows down here in Florida. So,
nice, cool.
So I don't know if you want to talk about any releases, Ralph, or anything that you got, or you have to go.
First, I want to say, 1994, I met Mick Jones at a Publix at a grocery store.
Wow.
He was lying. I was like, wow, aren't you Mick Jones? Man, he couldn't have been nicer. And I had him sign my Pink Floyd ticket. I had in my wallet the Division Bell just played. And I had to sign the back. And he even goes, oh, he saw Pink Floyd, huh? And he signed. But he was super nice. But unfortunately, I found out many years later that he was involved in 5150 from Vangina. I could have went back in time and kicked him in the nuts. All right, so all right, you guys.
So you didn't get the Live in New Haven record for Record Store Day.
Yeah, I did. And then I went to the gun shoot. My friend J-Man bought me this. It's every single Doors album. Now, I never claimed to be a big Doors fan, though. I love a lot of their hits, and my favorite Doors song is a deep track, Crystal Ship.
Yeah.
I listened to every one of these albums, and I enjoyed it. Not bad.
They got really good music all the way around throughout their career.
I grew up with the Doors because of my older brother, man. He was a huge Doors fan. He had every album. So when I was a kid, that's like one of the first rock bands I like heard, you know, so that's why I love them. So anyway, go ahead.
And this was another present. And I gotta say, Steve Wilson is a god.
He is awesome.
And out of all the things I heard that are great, I gotta say, this is the best thing I heard the remix yet. It's Jethro Tull's Aqualung 40th anniversary. This is an amazing set. It brings 2 CDs, one Steve Wilson mix, and then this is a bunch of songs that aren't on the album. Then it brings 2 DVDs.
Oh, wow.
That have the original mix, the 5.1 mix. It even has Annie Rodriguez's mom's mix. She mixed it too, Annie. Yeah, she's on. Her mix is on this too.
It's so funny because I can't stand Jethro Tull. It's so surprising my mother would do that.
Yeah, your mom.
I got this version here.
Nice.
This is the 40th anniversary as well. They came out with that one after, like the book style one. But then this has a Blu-ray 5.1 on here, and it's got actually the DVD and a Blu-ray. It's got both. Then it's got the LP, and it's got the CD, and then the CD with the new stereo mixes, the Steven Wilson stuff. So, but yeah, I got this for cheap. I think I got this for like $25, man.
Wow.
Nice.
So, yeah. So
all right, a couple more things, and I'll make this quick because these are all the albums I'm going to put. Because every month on my channel, at the beginning of the month, I put a video called "Currently Cranking," where I show off what I've been playing this week. And
right.
I'm just going to show you the vinyls. This is an album from a band called Omen.
Yeah, man. Cool stuff.
Warning of Danger.
Oh, yeah, dude.
What year is that? Like 85, 86?
80, probably 85 or 6.
85 off Metal Blade Record.
I love that album cover, man.
Yeah.
I was just
Manila Road, the Dale.
Oh. I just started listening to that, man. They're really good, dude.
Yeah, I could never get into them. I just don't know why, but we did something where it was a couple of the ones I listened to that I thought were pretty good. Some of the early stuff I didn't like at all, but some of the middle stuff was pretty good.
This is amazing right here. Digital Dictator from Vicious Rumors.
Yeah.
Vicious Rumors,
I got to see this tour. Me and 4 other people in the club.
Oh, really?
Wow.
With the late, great Carl Albert. I love this album. God, how can you go wrong with this right here?
Oh, yeah.
Balls galore.
My God, man. Love to Love. This is just Unbelievable. Yeah. Last one, a little too heavy and stuff, but I fucking love Immortal. I'm not a big black metal fan, but something about Immortal. And this is their first album, which is called Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism. It's black metal from, I don't know if they're from Norway. Are they? I can't remember.
The black metal band he hates, though, is Living Color.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
I think
only Wayne.
I think Immortal's Norwegian. I think they are.
That's what I've been listening to.
All right, cool, man. Tony, how about you?
Well, I went out and did the record store thing, record store day. I had to work Saturday for record store day, so I always miss out. And so I had to go back and see what's available. So we went to one store Saturday night, and they didn't have anything I was looking for. But this guy's got an awesome CD selection. So I picked up a few CDs. I got Saints and Sinners. This is a band that has the singer that was in that band Sword from Canada, Rick Hughes.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, he just did a song recently with the Speak of the Devil band, Carmine, Tommy Aldridge, and Brad Gillis.
Didn't they do a
Rudy Sarzo?
Didn't they do a cover song?
Yeah, I think they did a Montrose song or something. I can't remember, but they didn't do a Speak of the Devil song. Unfortunately, we lost Al. Looks like.
He's there.
Yeah, but got that, and I picked up this band called. You guys ever heard of Kings of the Sun?
I never heard of them. No.
This is one that passed me by. I did a Sea of Tranquility show recently with about bands that you probably haven't heard of that you should know. And Craig Kaminsky highly recommended this band. They're from Australia. They kind of sound like a cross between Circus of Power meets Disney After Dark, DAD. It's just good, ballsy, kick-ass rock and roll, a little influenced by AC/DC and Rose Tattoo, I'm sure, as well, being from their home country.
Yeah.
So I picked those up, and yesterday I ventured out and I did find some stuff left over from Record Store Day. I got the Live in Los Angeles Judas Priest this is one of the CDs that's in that 50 years box set, and they're starting to put those out on vinyl now. The live shows they did last record show, they did the Atlanta Screaming for Vengeance tour. This is Foundation's Forum show from 1990. It's Scott Travis's, I think it's his first show with the band, possibly. Oh, wow, okay. But the set list is awesome for this. I mean, they do Riding on the Wind, Grinder, Heading Out to the Highway, Between the Hammer and the Anvil, Bloodstone, Better by You, Better Than Me, Leather Rebel, Green Man Alicia, Hellbent, and Another Thing Coming. And this is really good. And I picked up the Thin Lizzy live in Cleveland, 1976, which is one of the live shows that's in the 1976 collection box set that came out that has Johnny the Fox and Jailbreak. I did not buy that because most of the stuff I had already between the deluxe reissues of those albums and the Legends box set. I actually had this on CD, on a bootleg CD, but it's cool to get it on vinyl. So it's a good show. And while I was at that shop, I picked up an early Metal Blade Records release, Demon Flight.
Oh, cool.
This band was on the first Metal Massacre album. Had the song Dead of the Night, which is really cool. And this is just a little 3-song EP that was one of the early Metal Blade releases here. And I had never owned it. I had a CDR of it years ago, but I've never actually owned it. So it was cool to find that one.
Right on. Good picks there, Tony.
Cool.
That's why Tony's on my show, bro.
I went to Record Store Day, but I didn't see anything I really wanted, and the price was a little bit high. But they had stuff from previous Record Store Days, and it was 50% off. I said, cool. So I went to go look through it, and I was able to find Alice Cooper's "Welcome to My Nightmare."
Very cool.
Cool, man.
Live at the Forum Los Angeles in 75.
Let me show you. Well, keep talking. I'll look.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping, it's a gatefold, of course, because it's a double. I was hoping for a little bit more packaging, but it's just black, and that's it. There's no booklet. There's no other pictures or nothing like that, which was kind of.
Andy, did you get the Record Store Day from a few years ago from the Special Forces tour?
No.
That was very limited packaging too, but it's a great show.
All right, Tony's aware of the Old Boy label.
Oh yeah.
And I got this like in 91 or something, which is the same show that Andy bought. They really, but this is the LA Forum. Welcome to my nightmare show.
Oh, okay. So that's on there too.
But this is a bootleg. I mean, what you got. But this sounds great.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing it. I haven't heard it yet. And then when I was in line to go to the record store thing, I was going through their used records, and I had gone the other day, and I was able to pick up Lonesome Crow by the Scorpions and Take It by Force. And I was looking, and I was able to find y'all keep talking. Let me grab it real quick. Y'all keep talking.
I'm just going to show off a couple.
Crow.
But we're not talking, Andy.
I'm going to show off a couple of things because when I'm a land surveyor, so where I work all over the place. So I use that to my advantage to go to like thrift stores, and sometimes I find cool shit in thrift stores.
So you're like Ralph was. You're shitting on the clock. Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I found this for $1. I mean, Black Sabbath's Greatest Hits.
I love that album cover.
I mean, why not, man?
You know what?
On cassette.
I actually have that on picture disc CD. Back then, that was something. Ooh, it's on picture CD now.
That's the first Black Sabbath I ever got as far as a studio album from the Ozzy stuff. Yeah. And I used to listen to that album and stare at that album cover because it's so creepy.
What a great greatest hits too. They put some prime cuts on there.
But this greatest, usually because the greatest, We Sold Our Souls, usually the one that you see. You don't see this one very often. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. I do have that. Though. I have that on CD.
That was one their old manager released. And, and they didn't make any money off of it.
Ice-T, the Iceberg, bro.
I got the cassette to that too.
I love Ice-T, man. As far as hip hop,
I actually have that CD.
Freedom of speech. Just watch what you say.
Kansas's first album, man. I didn't have this on CD.
Fucking masterpiece, right there. Masterpiece.
Black Country Communion, Afterglow. That's their third album. I actually didn't have this on CD either. Nature of the Beast by April Wine.
I got that vinyl.
That's my favorite April Wine album.
This is a Procol Harum classics.
Procol Harum.
Monster Magnet.
Robin Trower.
Monster Magnet. They're a New Jersey band, so they played a lot when because I'm from there.
Yeah,
so.
man.
Monolithic
I saw
Baby
several times.
Monolithic Baby. This is a good album. There's a song called Unbroken Hotel Baby. Fucking rocks, dude. Great song. Morica, Black Crows. This is like a different kind of a bonus 5-track limited edition. It's got 2 CDs. It's got like live shit on the second CD. And then Black Crow's a bunch of like the live, like kind of they were putting out these live CDs, like what's it called? Instant Live.
Yeah.
Where you go to the show
you
and then
you get them at the end of the show. Yeah.
Yeah. So I found a couple of them, man. So I bought a couple of them. I didn't have this Echo by Tom Petty.
Dude, that's a great later day Tom Petty album. Fantastic.
Yeah. I found both House of Lords album CDs. The first 2 albums, House of Lords. Speaking of Paul Stanley, I found this one.
Yeah. That's got Just a Game on it.
That's Just a Game.
And Allman Brothers, first and second sets. I have these on vinyl, but I didn't have them on CD. So
I got the first set. I don't have the second.
So and that's a bunch of shit that I found. So anyway.
Yeah. So while I was in line, I was going through their used bin. I was able to find, since I found those other Scorpions, I was able to find Fly to the Rainbow in that pack. So that was a pretty cool find.
I like that album.
What a stupid ass album cover. I got that on mine.
You see,
I think Al and I were talking about this a couple weeks ago, maybe getting more into Foghat. So I found Foghat Stone Blue.
I love that
album. I can't wait to hear this one.
I have it. I love that album.
Because I do dig that Foghat live. And of course, there are hits on the radio. I told myself, you know what? Every time I hear Foghat, I enjoy it.
And you can find Foghat on vinyl for pretty cheap. Yeah, cheap, man.
Everything, yeah.
Home for the City and Foghat Live are my 2 favorites.
And thanks for Al for getting me into this next musician. I found this one for 50 cents. It's Billy Cobham Crosswinds.
Oh, okay.
Which is a really good.
I don't have that. I only have the
this
Spectrum
was the
one.
second album.
Spectrum's the one everybody knows. That's the one that's got
Quadrant
Tommy
5.
Bolin.
Yeah, Quadrant 5 by Tommy Bolin. This was the second album, which this one has it's got John Abercrombie as his guitar player on this one. A really good album. I had bought the 5 CD pack of his solo albums off of Amazon, but I always try to find stuff on vinyl if I can. It was 50 cents, and I've already played it. It's the first thing I played when I got home from the record store instead of this others, and it sounds fantastic.
And by the way, Ralphus says, "Yeah, Immortals from fucking Norway." Jeez Louise. He said in the comments.
Hey, I'm into Striper, dude. How would I know that?
Anyway, man, that's it, man. I mean, anybody else have anything to add? What do you got coming up, Ralph, this week?
Count Ralphus came up with a really cool idea. It's like a bracket thing. And we're going to be choosing thrash bands. And I got a lot of videos coming up on my channel. And the day after, I'm going to go hold up a liquor store. But that's going to be on Friday because I don't want to be arrested for the Thursday show.
Yeah. And make sure it's Thursday. Yeah.
And I'm not telling you which liquor store it is because I'm not that dumb.
I'm going to check out that show on Thursday. Of course, I check out your show all the time, but I've been getting to thrash music, so I want to see y'all's bracket and get down information from y'all. That seems fantastic.
Andy, I want to get you and Al back on our show. We'll find something that both of you will be into. Maybe a Van Hagar show.
Hey, I could talk about any album for hours. So
Ralph,
let me know.
Ralph, I was actually going to text you. I was going to text you. It's like, well, you haven't done in a long time as one of those, random pick shows. Remember when we were all on there? I'd love to be on that again, or we can have whatever you want.
Fun.
But I mean,
have to do that sometime.
Yeah, that's I love doing shows like that. So,
yeah, we'll do that.
All right, man. Tony,
with Andy's collection, he can join us.
Yeah, dude, that sounds great. I would love to do that on your show.
All right, probably in a couple weeks.
All right, man. So that's our show. Tony, anything you got coming up?
I just added a new video to the Metal Emporium channel talking about John Sykes, just showing off all my John Sykes collection. And we'll be doing the thrash show with on Almost Human Thursday night. That's going to be cool. I'm taping Dudes Talking Metal this week. We're actually going to be talking about the Cold Lake record from Celtic Frost. So,
I look forward to that. I enjoy that show you do.
I do. I watch that show too, man.
Yeah. Hey, that dude likes me, man. I heard him.
That's John Gaffney's Lair the Alchemist channel.
Yeah,
we do the Dudes Talking Metal.
You know what?
Like very nicely, and I was like, wow, that guy knows what's up.
You know, you got me into Celtic Frost there, Tony. And I wanted to share this because I've been spinning this. This is the Best of Metal Blade Volume 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good. And Celtic Frost is out here a couple of times. You know, I've had this for a while, but not since I've been getting to thrash during the past 2 or 3 months. I've been seeing a lot of these bands popping up, like Omen. I'm the one that y'all were talking about, Voivod and Metal Church. So I'm really enjoying this one. I don't have Volume 2. I got Volume 3 that I'm digging as well. So
yeah. I think I have Volume 2 and I need Volume 1. Someone's got that for me.
You know what?
And I've got Volume 3 on CD, actually.
I have Volume 2 and 3 on vinyl, but not 1.
Yeah, I don't have 2. That's what I need. But it's like listening to thrash right now during, like I said, just been a couple of months. It's opening my mind to a whole new genre, dude. It's like blowing my mind every time I hear something new. Like right now, I'm in the middle of listening to an album from '85 by Possessed. And I don't dig the vocals that much, but dude, the guitar playing and the music, it's just
Seven Churches,
out of this
right?
world, dude.
Seven Churches, right? That's the one from '85. That was Seven Churches.
Seven Churches.
Yeah, Seven Churches. Yeah.
Exactly. That's a classic, man.
And these guitar solos that I'm hearing in this thrash music, it's blowing my mind, man. It's stuff that I've never heard before. So
I have a shirt that says "Possessed." 7 churches on vinyl, or fuck off.
Where'd you get that shirt from?
I got it at a metal festival. They were selling. I was like, I need that.
That's great, man.
Vinyl or fuck off. I love it.
All right, man. That's our show, man.
Yeah, that's our show. I want to thank Tony and Ralph. Thank you so much, guys. It's always a pleasure to have you guys on.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
And I will see you guys on the flip side. Al, I will talk to you later on.
You got it, brother. You guys have a great night, man. Cheers.
Hold on.
Guys, I got to get going.
Yeah.
All right. Later.